You know what always happens? Life. Life happens. Your best laid plans get derailed. Shiny new ideas pop up, or let's face it, you just get bored of doing the same thing every single day. But meaningful progress doesn't come from chasing shiny objects or waiting for perfect condition. It comes from sticking to the plan, adjusting when necessary, and staying accountable to your goals and to doing what you said you were going to do. Today, I'm showing you how to stay on track no matter what life throws at you and how to measure both the actions you're taking and the results you're seeing so you can keep moving forward. Hey, I'm Carla, business coach and former CEO, and welcome to Not Another Business Coach. If you've ever felt like one tiny hiccup derailed all of your plans, or you've gotten stuck in the endless loop of starting and stopping goals, this episode is for you. I'm breaking down the systems and the processes that I use with my clients to keep them focused, flexible, and always moving forward, even when things don't go as planned, because things rarely go as planned. And if you're ready to implement these strategies, make sure to grab my plug and play systems kit. You'll find my 90-day goal tracker, templates, and processes to make your life so much easier. All right, let's dive in. Accountability is what keeps your goals alive. It doesn't sound fun, but it's the truth. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up, tracking your progress, and staying flexible enough to adjust when needed. So now here's the thing that you've probably been missing. Staying accountable means tracking two things. It means tracking one, your inputs, so the actions that you take, like sending follow-ups, creating content, working on your systems. And it's about tracking the outcome, the results that those actions create, like revenue growth, new clients, social media engagement, all that fun stuff. Because when you track both, you're not just checking off boxes. You're actively measuring what's working and what's not, so you can make better decisions moving forward. Easy peasy, right? Well, my 90-day goal tracker is my go-to tool for this. It's where you can measure both your actions and your results, so you always know exactly where you stand. So let's get into it. Step one is you want to plan for the week. Start your week with a solid plan. And this is how my planning process goes. Write down 3 wins from the previous week to start on a positive note and remember all of the hard work that you did last week. You want to review your incomplete tasks and move any must-dos to this week. Emphasis on must do. That you want to look at your big 1 to 3 from last week. What got done and what didn't get done. Review your upcoming tasks, review your calendar, then pick your big 1 to 3 for this week. What are the 1 to 3 things that if you got nothing else done in your business would still move the needle forward? And you'll want to prioritize and plan your tasks around that big 1 to 3 things. Step 2 is to prioritize for the day. So once your week is planned, it's time to zoom in on your daily priorities. So here's how I do it. Update your scorecard, which is in my 90-day goal tracker, by adding the number of actions you completed yesterday. Then you want to review your weekly big 1 to 3 and select your big 1 to 3 for today. Estimate how long each task will take. Please overestimate here and block off time on your calendar to actually get it done. And then finally, if there's extra time, add 2 to 3 smaller tasks if you must, but only if they'll fit into your schedule without overwhelming you. Remember, the big 1 to 3 are those big needle movers that even if you didn't get all those other tasks done, your business would still move forward. The goal here is focus and not multitasking. And by tracking your actions daily, you're creating momentum and staying accountable to your bigger business vision. Step 3 is to update the 90-day goal tracker and adjust. So I learned to do this at the beginning of the week. Some people like to do it at the end of the week. Here's how to use that 90-day goal tracker. First, review your scorecard, which is where you track the actions that you're taking to see how many actions you completed. Did you hit your target? Then compare your actual numbers to your KPIs, the key performance indicators. Are your actions creating the results you want? And then adjust your plan for the upcoming week based on what the data tells you. This step is not about beating yourself up if you don't hit every target. That's not the vibe here. It's about using the information to make smarter, more informed decisions. So think of it as your early warning sign to staying on track. You could always course correct if needed if you know the data. Now let's talk about 2 major accountability killers: shiny objects and boredom. It is so tempting to chase new ideas when the work gets hard or repetitive, but those shiny objects are 99% of the time distractions in disguise. Stick with your plan even when it feels tough. And also, let's face it, progress can be boring, but it's the consistent, unsexy work that moves the needle. Celebrate small wins along the way to keep yourself motivated and remind yourself why this really matters and why you're doing all this in the first place. So, what's one thing you can do this week to stay accountable to your goal? Drop it in the comments. I would love to hear how you're staying on track. And if you're ready to streamline your accountability process, grab my plug and play systems kit. It is packed with tools like the 90-day goal tracker, the score, the KPI tracker to help you stay focused, flexible, and unstoppable even when life inevitably happens. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.